The man who spent much of the trading weeks unsuccessfully to many sides Fannie and Freddie's role in the securitization business now laments the way they have been rendered irrelevant by the Supreme Securitizers. He can see now what an important and useful role they played. They were, he said, the gatekeepers facing mortgage companies to adhere to their underwriting standards. If a mortgage originator didn't follow Fannie and Freddie's underwriting standards, nobody would buy them, says Rainery. That standard has completely gotten pushed aside. Who now can keep the market in check? The rating agencies? Hardly. Government regulators? A joke. The private mortgage banked securities market, cites Rainer, is unchecked by today's regulatory framework. He bemoans the layering of risks in subprime mortgage. One of my favorites is negative amortizations (RM), um, combined with a simultaneous second lien on and a standard income loan. His nurse and at the price affordability products, the industry's euphemism for subprime mortgage. He dwells at the length of the rise of CDOs has a major distributions mechanism and laments their bewildering complexity. It is nearly impossible, he says, for investors to understand what they are buying, and he marked a crucial point that Wall Street itself has largely missed. The serious business has become a kind of daisy chain. Who is buying the subordinate tranches? He asked. Who is taking out that risk? The answer in many cases in nobody, no person. It's a thing another serious. Imagine taking the supported range of the serious and putting it in another serious furnace, diluting the information flow. Does the buyer really understand the risk trace in Thailand? They buy senior stranges. I knew I buy senior danger. Boy, I like Senior Strange to remain Senior Strange. I like AAA, remain AAA. The per level of disclosure insidious prospectus, Rainer says, makes the risk levels neither readily apparent nor hasty quantifiable. You can you can hear the anger in his voice. This is a private securities market, he says evenly. It gets sold to the Republic, it gets sold to foreign investors who, I will tell you, don't have a clue it is supposed to be equal information that is available to all. When Rainer V finished, an audience remember ask a simple questions. What to do? What do you see until less than rosy scenario when the mortgage market goes into the toilet? I don't understand what the ripple effects will be, he replies. As a sort of people are holding risks, well, that will be hard to track down, and in some cases, the golden heaven now they are holding the risk. Jennifer, same place, same morning, finale. Um, Josh Roser thinks to himself as a listens to Rainery. Someone is calling it as it is. Rosner is the skeptical analyst who back in 2001 wrote the present paper. A home without equality is just a rental with debt. In May 2005, his sources at the Fed start telling him that rates are going to rise significantly in no small part to cure the excess expectations in housing. He is sound warning, claims that the housing market has peaked. In recent years, Rosner has continued to dig into the numbers underlying the housing boom. It is apparent, he says, that we have bumped up against the law of large numbers in home ownership at the end of the official home ownerships figure stood at 67.4%. 4 years later, with the Supreme Oble well underway, the hours home governorship rates hits 79% that his has height has it will ever go. All of that craziness not just the bad lands themselves but the devastated neighbors. The people trapped out of their homes, the hook pulled up of debt of both Main Street and Wall Street for a gain of 1.6 percent. Is it really worth it? To Rosner, the answer is clear no. His date showed that most of the frenzy hasn't even been about purchasing a place to live. Rosner's eureka moment comes when he says that showing that about 35% of the mortgage used to purchase homes in 2004 in 2005 are not for primary residence but for second homes and investment properties. And as he was been saying for years, the number of people borrowing to buy an actual home is dwarfed by the number of people borrowing to refinance. The revis, in turn, are made possible by raising home values, which may not even be real. Give out the inflated appraisals. In fact, Alan Greenspan himself noted in a study he co-authored in 2007 that about 4/5 of the rise in mortgage debt from was due to the discretionary extractions of home quality.